We're here in Soho's secret tea room. Oh yeah, we're not filming, we're just doing sound. And welcome to Urban Naturelle. My name's Sabrina and I am in Soho's secret tea room, joined by the lovely Elsa Chapman. Elsa, thank you so much for coming to see me today.
Thanks for having me. It's really exciting to be here.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, it's my pleasure. So, I actually discovered you when I was browsing for some new music on YouTube. And I was like, oh my gosh, this woman has amazing talent, like you were so good.
Thank you.
No, it's actually Sick and Tired and Trouble. I was like, wow, this is really soulful. Is there any inspiration behind that song?
You know, Trouble is a funny one. Trouble is one of the songs that I wrote really quickly, and I actually wrote it in the shower. I think I was washing my hair, and a lot of songs actually just come to the shower, like to me in the shower. I think it's probably when my subconscious is working, and I think that's just one of the songs that came from that, and I just wrote it really quickly, and then just got out of the shower, obviously put a towel on, wrote it down.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. I see when I'm in the shower nothing happens, I pretty much just have a shower. I sing, but it's not good.
There we go, there's some kind of creative thing happening there.
So was music something you've always been into, or was it something that you kind of just discovered at a later stage?
Well, a little bit of both. I've always been completely obsessed with music. I started playing piano when I was really young, actually, because we had a little piano at home, and as a little child I would go up to it and start playing it, so my parents would just like, let's just put her in lessons.
She was one of those prodigies. One of those. She's really good on the piano. I don't know if you guys have checked her out, but www.elsachapman.com. Not a joke. Like, I know everybody talks about the picture of you eating the piano,
right?
But I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay.
I just touched on it, but you are really good.
Thank you.
So any other instruments?
I play a little bit of guitar, but piano and singing, those are my
Those are your passions. Yeah.
But actually, it wasn't really till later on that I started singing. I was completely obsessed with R&B music when I was a teenager. When I was growing up, I would just go home after school and just listen to music, basically until bedtime. And you know, I'm still absolutely passionate about it. But I never had that confidence to do it myself. Like, I knew that it was something that I really wanted to do, but I didn't really know it was possible. Okay. And it wasn't really until I was 19 that I guess it was, you know, I'd left home, I'd left school, and I finally felt I had that freedom to
finding yourself,
to
try to do this.
And I guess that's, I mean, it's just really, it's like finding yourself. It really is.
Yeah. Well, we're happy you did it.
I'm happy I did it too.
And Guitar Sessions was, of course, your last album.
Yes.
And that's where you'll find Trouble. You can definitely go on the website and check out those songs. But you've actually got a new album coming out.
I do.
Pretty soon, maybe? I'm not sure.
Well, there has been a lot of delays. And I apologise to people waiting for it for a long time.
The creative field, it's always the way, isn't it?
I mean, I just want to release it when it's musically right. So that's really the important thing. So I'm not going to put any promises out there.
You'll keep us updated.
I will keep you updated.
Oh, yeah, because I know one song I already love from the album is Mr. Saint-All. That is fantastic. It's definitely a character we can all identify with.
Right.
If you go and listen to the song, you'll absolutely understand what I'm talking about.
Right.
But is there any history behind that, or is it based on anybody in particular?
You know, that song is based on so many situations. Like, the song is about basically a player, like, who's just trying to say anything. Yeah, just say anything and try it on with you. And it's just a situation that I think a lot of people can relate to.
A lot of people can relate. Women, we can all relate to. Women in particular, I think.
Women, I think men too. Just because I say he or Mr. or him, it's universal. Really.
It's definitely. I like that.
It's not just about.
So obviously, you know, looks play a big part in the music industry. And have you ever felt like, based on how you're mixed?
I am mixed, yeah.
What's your mix?
Well, it's a bit complicated, but basically West African and white.
Okay.
So that's the easy version, the short version.
Okay, what's the long version? Give us the long version.
The long version is a little bit from Cameroon, a little bit from Senegal, some from Australia, born in the UK. So,
okay.
You know, it's a little.
So real citizen of the world.
World citizen.
World citizen. Yeah, so how does it feel being, like, how does the music industry, how have they treated you so far? Has there been any kind of experiences that stay memorable?
In terms of being mixed, or, I mean, in terms of, it is hard to separate image from being mixed, and, you know, seeing you know, what is because I'm mixed or what is, you know, just because I'm a girl or little or whatever. But yeah, there's definitely a tendency to put you in a box, and I think it's a real shame that people would want you to straighten your hair or would want you to sort of look the same as everybody else.
Look like another singer.
Look like,
yeah.
Exactly. Because I just think it's great when we embrace our differences.
Absolutely.
I remember when I was growing up, I didn't really have any people in the UK that I could look up to in terms of their style.
Yeah.
You know, I was so excited when Jennifer Lopez came out.
You're like, oh my gosh, someone who's a bit different. Wow.
Exactly. You know, she had sort of, you know, like a caramel skin and sort of the Latin flavour, and it was just really exciting. And it's cool. It is changing now. There's a lot more happening. I think it's just good to represent who you are and not necessarily conform to any kind of.
And that takes a lot of strength. It definitely takes a lot of strength from what I understand.
Yes, I think it does.
Good for you. You should definitely stay true to who you are.
I'm trying to. Yeah, always.
Talking about, I mean, we've talked about your music, but obviously when I saw you on YouTube, it was like, oh my gosh, you are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you are, the camera loves you. It does. There's no two ways about that. If you go and check out her pictures as well, and you've got a Facebook page, I believe, as well.
I do.
A new Facebook page.
Yeah, just Elsa Chapman.
Elsa Chapman. There we go. There's no other, just one. But yeah, the camera loves you. You're absolutely gorgeous, and I know that many of the viewers who will be watching Urban Naturelle will definitely be thinking, how does she do it? Like, how do you get your hair? Your hair's amazing. Let's start with your hair.
Right. Products. Well, I'm very fickle with my hair. I don't know what it is about, if it's London, if it's the water here, or if it's the weather, like always changing. But I feel like my hair is different every time I wash it, and I think that a lot of people with curly hair feel that way.
Yeah.
So I'm always trying out new products, but there are some basics that I go back to. So today I'm wearing, I washed my hair with herbal essences, the green one. Basically because
is that like apple?
I think it's a little appley, and I think it's just for normal hair, and basically just because it smells really nice. And then I'm wearing mixed chicks conditioner.
We love the mixed chicks conditioner here on this table.
Yeah, okay, cool. And yes, I'm wearing mixed chicks, the rinse out and the leave-in.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm wearing the yellow leave-in, and then I put on top of that a little bit of gel that I picked up in LA, which unfortunately isn't available here, but I think you can just get it online.
Okay, do you know what it's called?
It's Batcha and Elisa.
Batcha and Elisa. That's interesting, because I know many people watching this will be in America, so I don't know, maybe there's some really generous people that want to just send it.
They could just do that.
You can send that. Elsa would love that.
Please.
Yeah.
Please do. But I like it. It's just got a very gentle hold, and just to be sure that your curls are going to stay
defined. Well, your curls always look amazing, so I'm sure they're both of you. And of course, everybody's hair is different, but it's nice to kind of know what everybody is doing.
Absolutely. And one thing that I think because it's quite time consuming if you've got curly hair to wash it, and it's not the washing actually, it's the drying that it's just so time consuming. I come out of the shower and I sort of feel like a wet dog, you know, like how dogs just look so uncomfortable when they get out of the bathtub.
Yeah.
Like I sort of feel like that, like so for me it's important not to have to do that every day, or not have to do that too often. So I like products that will give me hold for maybe 3 days.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously you wear your hair natural.
Yes.
Is that something that, is that just part of your style, or is that a conscious decision? And we're definitely not anti anything here.
Yeah.
It's just that it's really interesting because you don't see many celebrities, of course, rocking their natural hair. It's very rare, and normally it's part of the trend. So is that something you've chosen to do?
It's definitely a choice. I've found, not just with hair, but with most things, every time that I try and change something about myself or cover something up, it actually makes me feel less secure.
Yeah.
So like, for example, like having small boobs. Like growing up, I was like obsessively like, I want bigger boobs, I want bigger boobs, like, you know, tanning bras, chicken fillets, whatever. And then, you know, as an adult, you just embrace it, and now it's a part of who I am. It doesn't mean it's better or worse, but you just sort of embrace what you have, and actually I just feel so much better in myself when I can be natural and not change.
Yeah, I think that's something that comes with time, maybe with age, definitely. But that's
not too
not too. No, we're both very young.
Yeah.
We're extremely young. Yeah. And in terms of your skin, I mean, you have great skin as well. Is there anything in particular that you would advise people, or not advise? Any tips that you have?
I'm a big believer that you are what you eat.
Well, I don't even see what we're eating, but
well, I think For me, I make sure that I eat healthily at home, so that way when I'm in a social situation, or if I'm out with friends, then I'm not bothered if I'm gonna eat a cake. Like that's just fantastic. But at home, I just try and eat loads of fresh vegetables.
So you take like a healthy approach. So
Yeah,
but it's a bit of everything is good.
a bit of everything. I mean, everything in moderation, and I think exercise really helps too. I mean, I'm not a crazy workout freak, but when I do go to the gym, I find that has a really positive effect on my skin. Also, fresh air and sunlight. I mean, just really basic things because it's so easy to be cooped up, especially if you're in a cold country.
Yeah.
You know, it's just easy to be inside all the time. So.
Yeah, get out. When it's snowing, you need to go out and go for your walks.
Yeah, even if
a bit of a candle.
Just get an umbrella, protect yourself from the rain if you can.
Okay, let's do some random questions. Okay, so I'm going to ask you totally random questions. Favourite city and why?
Okay, well, London, just because it's my home, it's where my family and my friends are.
Yeah.
It's just because it's cool.
It's awesome.
Has everything.
It does. I mean, I always find that I travel no matter how much I travel, always come back to liking the same place. And what about favourite restaurant or favourite food?
Favourite food is probably sushi. I love the way it makes me feel, I love the way it tastes. I just love it.
And if you could wake up in the morning and meet absolutely anybody, who would it be?
You know, if it was just for a day.
If it was just for a day.
I'd probably like to be a kid again. Just for a day. I wouldn't want to be a kid again, permanently, but just for a day, you know, just no stress, just go out, play on the swing.
Playing your piano.
Play the piano, eat some cakes, you know, that'd be kind of fun.
So going back to the music now,
yeah.
I understand that you've got a live performance coming up, is that right?
That's right. On the 18th of October, which is a Tuesday night, I'm going to be at the Bowery, which is on New Oxford Street in central London.
Very close. No excuses, very central.
Right. It's really free and relaxed, and I just want people to come and discover and enjoy themselves. It'll just be a lovely, soulful evening. Good tunes, hopefully.
Yeah, no, they will be amazing. Well, I've heard that she's an amazing live performer, so I'm definitely going to be there. So it's Tuesday the 18th of October.
And it's a free show, so that's really exciting. So anyone who wants to come and just discover it, just mosey on in, check it out.
Okay, that sounds great. And how do we get tickets?
If you want to sign up for free tickets, you can do that through my website, which is elsachapman.com. But if they're spare tickets on the night, you can just show up. And
don't risk it though. Don't risk it. No, I'm definitely going to be there. I'm looking forward to it very much. So, well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'm very excited. And yeah, if you have any more questions, maybe if you go to the link below, then just email me some questions. I'm sure. I hope you're happy to answer any questions that anybody has. But in the meantime, good luck with everything. And
thank you very much.
I'll see you on the 18th.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
Now we're going to enjoy our tea and cakes. There's actually a lot more going on here. You just can't see them.
I wish I had her shoes and she really wants mine. I'm shopping at Gucci, y'all, but I want Calvin Klein.